Welcome to Curse of the Crimson Throne, Session 2. Or is it Session 1? Was last session 0.5? The prologue session. We can call this Session 1.
It's prologue, yeah.
I demand integer-only sessions. My brain is too smooth to handle decimals.
Then last session was Session -1.
Damn it.
That is an integer, right? That's a natural number.
It's an
Yeah.
integer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not a positive integer. It's not a counting number, but it is an integer.
Well, today will be a positive integer session, guys. So if you like last session, if last week was negative, today's gonna. You know what? Hey, let's go to hero points. Java go to Aiden. Oh, Aiden's Priz go to 2. Caden go to 2. And we're gonna go ahead and roll off. Well, just have Durgan do the recap because he's at 1, and I feel bad.
What?
You want to do the recap?
Sure. If it's fine, if it's a quick one.
Do it quickly. I prefer quickly. Yes.
All right. So last session, we did a recap of our own backstories, like we are Pete. I can't remember the orders. I would say myself, mine was the best. No, I'm joking with that. I actually like the prize ones. But never mind that. We talked about ourselves, mostly, talked to an NPC about the backstory, so not all of it. And had a story going on, how to feel the characters and see their personality going on as we talk to the NPCs and, their backstories NPCs until we went into the wider world. And yeah, that's actually what we did.
Yep. Basically, I hope everybody read Dramatis Personae. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
How do you pronounce that? Persona. I don't know.
Personae.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever. However you pronounce that. I don't think I gave you too much info in the backstory itself, but you should know. Your characters would know all about them. Elijah hung out with Trinia. Durgan hung out with Blackjack. Priz hung out with Ishanti. Yava with Arcona. Although I don't.
It was great.
I wouldn't call it hanging out necessarily, but Aiden with Cressida and Caden with Vencarlo Orsini, Mr. Orsini. Let's just call him that. You all got a card given to you by your Spectrators NPCs. The card had a thing in the back that said you have to go to 3 Lancet Street at sunset. And that's what you're doing. Which means that at this point in time, Sirenscape. I forgot I had a cool little thingamajig here that gives me extra sound effects. Let me see if I can turn that on. Hold on. Book 1. We're going to do... No. No. Haunted Fortunes. There we go. Corvosan Streets Day. Let me know if you hear something. Like yeah, okay. All right. That's loud. Turn it down. Yeah, people talking and whatnot. So, I'm going to base this on order of
Alphabet.
That's useless.
No, I think Elijah will be last because he spent the last up to the last second basically playing, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he wanted to wait till nightfall, definitely.
I'm gonna say Yava second to last, mainly because you are pretty fucking far. If you look at the map, that's where the Arcona estate is. So, if Jurgen's here, Caden, I think Caden's second. Or is Caden's apartment? Where did I put your apartment, Caden? Did I put your apartment somewhere?
I'm not sure.
Let me. You know what? You know where it says Static's house? I'm gonna put Caden's house because Static's gone, and that was a good location we figured out.
I think I should be down here, right?
And you should be the marble.
I live above the marble dome.
Literally right next to the marble dome. Okay, Caden is here. Priz is here. Oh, are you? There we go. It's a lot of people talking. Let me turn that down a little bit. Jeez. There we go.
Peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots.
Watermelon, watermelon.
What?
Cucumbers.
That's when extras are told to make conversation so that they don't have to stress. They're just told because it'll sound sort of natural in the background. They just repeat things like peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots.
That's
Watermelon,
kind
watermelon.
of
Rhubarb.
okay. Well, I like that. Like Summer got that reference like immediately. That's super cool. So first will be probably either Priz or Caden. I'm gonna say Priz potentially because you just had someone literally die. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta do bear in mind I have to find a red cloak before I can go.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's
I
gonna
kept-
take you a whole day. Yes. No, sorry.
It's-
You're gonna be not even gonna be last. You're just not gonna show up. You're still finding the red
Yeah.
cloak.
No, Priz would probably be first because also she's not walking, she's riding.
Well, let's go ahead and go to 3 Lancet Street here. Everybody's in their location. That's fine. This is just to kind of show where you guys are. And then, so Priz first, Caden second, Durgan third. Yeah, I got it. All right, you see nothing, I'm assuming. Yes?
Darkness consumes me.
Good. Now do you see something?
Fire. Sorry. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. You make your way to 3 Lancet Street. Let me give you a brief description of the outside. Obviously, well, not obviously, but the door's closed, and you don't see anybody else at this point in time, other than random people walking through the streets. This is that's effectively the house. Let me find a quick brief description of the house that you are. So remember, I gotta scroll through PDFs, guys. So I'm not gonna be as prompt as, say, well, just think of Kingmaker, right? If you play with me in Kingmaker, you will see a small humble home. I guess the most of the description is on the interior, but you're not inside yet. Small, humble, typical Corvosan home. Doors closed, shutters shut. What do you do, Priz?
Yeah. So a goblin with now a billowing dramatic red cloak. Behind her comes trotting, well, her wolfhound mount comes trotting down the cobblestones.
This is a good time to describe your character, Priz. I know nobody's actually seeing you yet, but we're going to do this for players, and then they can describe themselves one by one. So, Priz, describe what you look like.
Literally what I was doing.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, so we're so you would see if you were there. So a wolfhound trotting down large white looks like a tough dog, has seen some better days, has some scarring and 2 different colored eyes, and on the back, as I said, a goblin with a red cloak now in goblin-sized breastplate. Looks like there's been an attempt to start trying to fill it out to full plate, but hasn't got there yet. So got a full breastplate that's well cared for, but nothing extra fancy. Priz herself is a small female goblin. She's got big bright smile, long. She's actually got clean black hair that she keeps tied back in a ponytail, or if she's feeling fancy, a long braid. That she keeps a pink bandana over top, and then her dog has a pink bandana around her neck, and she's got a shield with the sword and sunburst of Iomade, and a small goblin-sized sword that at her side, currently sheathed, as she and made a trot up to the door, and I suspect we'll give Mayday will give the door a tentative little sniff as Priz. I will step down and knock on the door.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
The dog starts barking in great jumps.
No response.
Girl? Well? Hello? Hello? I got a note. Pulls out the card.
These goblins are so loud. You're a commoner walking behind you.
Knocking faintly.
No answer.
Hello? I can't just go in. That'd be rude.
Hey, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'm here. I'm here.
Hold
I'm
on,
here.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's pause the recording. I was gonna have somebody else jump in. Repeat that.
Well, I can't just open the door. That'd be rude. So, just kind of peek around the corner, see if there's a window, if there's any light, anyone inside, any
The
movement.
windows should be shuttered. Why did these walls are not set up properly? Sorry. There is a window. It's shuttered. Let me close it. There we go. Close window. Get out of here. Get out of here. You see a shuttered window.
Okay, well, goblins messing with shuttered windows is not a good look in Corvosa or really anywhere. So we're not gonna go that way. And yeah, I think just spending some time kind of sniffing around the front.
You will hear footsteps behind you as Caden, you make your way forward. Describe your character for me, please. Are you wearing that or are you wearing the normal or
Oh no, I wouldn't want anybody to know what I look like.
Oh, okay. All right. You wouldn't
Yeah.
want everybody to look like got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you see this dark looking figure walking up behind you. You're gonna see he's wearing like a black hood with a mask over his face, like a really dark mask with silver lining on it. When you see his leather, you can see like regular leather armor that is like not like black, but like darkened brown, like a really dark brown. Very confident in the way he walks, and you just see like when you look into his eyes, you just see like pain, but like looking for vengeance, kind of like eyes.
Angry eyes.
Yes, very angry
So-
eyes.
Here's the problem from a character perspective. About 6 hours ago, Priz's adopted father, was murdered in an alleyway by people dressed very similar to this. So, yeah, seeing this walk up, I'm pulling a sword, and the dog is bristling. Sword out, shield up. If you want to try again, you won't catch me off guard this time.
You'll see him like reach behind his back and slowly pull out the card. I was told to be here. I don't know about you, but would you please
was-
put that away?
Told to be here too.
And then he's gonna like try to like slowly hand it to him. Are you the one I'm looking for?
That does not instill confidence. Looking for what? Is this a contract? Did Gadrin hire you?
No, I was told to be here because someone knows about something that has been very terrible that has happened to me, and he has information for me.
Something terrible happened to you, huh?
Yes. All the letter says is that Gadrin must face his fate. Well, just look at the card.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally.
No, I did that. Durgan, you're walking up and seeing this scene as they're chatting. Go ahead.
You see Durkin. He's a stout, imposing dwarf. He stands about 4 feet and 6 inches high. Tall, I mean, sorry. His skin is ruddy bronze. It seems like he's been weathered from years of travel to the elements and such. His eyes is piercing blue, resembling sapphire. His spear is thick and bushy mass of airborne hair like a true dwarf, and braided with a small gemstone and metal claps. His armor seems to be well-crafted leather armor, just basic leather armor, adorned with metal. You also see he has a crossbow, and he looks especially at Euphrates, mumbling as he walks.
You guys are having a conversation, Caden and Priz, as you notice somebody with heavy woodsteps making their way forward.
Oh, bloody hell, that damn goblin is here.
Kaden's gonna look like push his head down to where his eyes are barely passing the hood, and like to see who it is because he doesn't like people sneaking up on him.
Oi! Is this, he looks at a piece of paper, Lancet Street.
3 Lancet Street. And Priz was already putting her sword back and pulls out the, in her little goblin-y claws, the paladin card that she's got.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, the same as you. And then he'll like show his card as well.
What about that person? He points at Priz.
I am here for righteous vengeance.
Against who? Is someone steal? Is that a dog? Did I perhaps steal a treat from it?
This dog is not friendly. This is not a dog that you want to pet right now. There's a very angry, like an emotional support dog, except the emotion is always just anger.
It's a big puppy instead. All right. So you're here for what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was there too much hair in your dwarven ears to hear me? I said I was here for righteous vengeance.
And I ask, against whom?
Well, my father was killed just today. This has not been a great day.
I see.
This note claims
Keep
it
your
was Adrian.
secrets then.
Hmm.
So, just stop me if I'm being a bit too much with a dwarf. Just a heads up. Is this the house? He knocks on the door.
Oh,
Dunk, dunk, dunk. No response. Actually, Matt, I'm gonna have you come in now. Sorry. I feel it's still appropriate for Yava and Elijah to be second to last and last. So, Aiden, you see 3 people standing around 3 Lancet Street. One of them knocking on the door. You scramble up. Stumble, stride, whatever. What do you do? Oh, also describe your character for me, Aiden, first, please.
So, when Aiden approaches, he isn't striding. It's closer to just being a silent march. The way he walks, it's like the way he kind of like presents himself to the world. It just screams former military. At least to those that are perceptive and at least are able to differentiate between those things. And it's not his footsteps that give him away. It's the sound of an old lighter clicking and struggling to light a cigarette until on like the 4th strike it finally goes off. and he puffs and he just goes. And that is when the old man finally joins the group. How do I?
You're on the roller
Are we able to
icon.
like full screen the image?
I did. Let me do it again.
It didn't. There we go. Yeah. So it's an old man with some bags under his eyes. It's a pretty good indication that he has not slept in at least a few days. The way he walks, actually, I'm going to add it to this. He's very slightly hunched over. For those that are, I guess, medically knowledgeable, they'd realize that he's probably actually just recently gotten an injury. Either that or he has cancer from all the cigarettes he's been smoking. One of the two.
Why not both?
See, I have both.
Poor
No,
little
I've been sick for
Useless.
the past few days. But he's wearing what I would argue is old timey clothes, but in here I don't know if I'd call it futuristic or not, since we're in a fantasy setting. The standard brown trench coat. He looks like your run of the mill detective. And he doesn't say anything, not yet. He just kind of watches the rest of the group and joins up in silence.
Dirk keeps knocking on the door. I know someone's home.
There was no answer. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Durgan reaches for the handle and see if he can open it.
The door handle jiggles, and it would open if you were to push it forward.
Well, would you look at that? It's bloody open. He pushes the door.
You open the door. As you do so, Yava, describe your character for me.
Okay. So you're going to see a woman. She's wearing servant's clothes, and they're actually quite nice. They're black with silver buttons that go from the collar down. They're much too large, and they are cinched at the waist with an apron that has some scorch marks and looks like some grease stains. And then she has also a very tidy cap, but her hair is kind of curling out of her nice tidy bun. It's kind of giving her a bit of a disheveled appearance. She's quite tall for a human woman. She's about 5'8", maybe even 5'9", and quite skinny. And the black makes her skin look a little sallow and pale. And she has a very graceless gait as she is kind of stomping down the road with a furious expression on her face. Oh, she has she's got black curly hair, and her eyes are so dark brown that they almost look just solid black.
How much more black could it be?
It's not
The
a
answer
color.
is none.
None.
Go
None more.
ahead, Yava. Make your way forward, and what do you say? What do you do? What do the other people say? Go for it.
So is everyone just standing in front of this threshold, just standing in front of this door, or has anybody walked in?
Durgan
I think
is standing
Durgan
in front
just
of the
opened
door.
it.
Just opened
I'm
it.
actually quite enjoying just standing out here. Makes me feel like I'm getting told to walk the plank on a pirate ship.
Right. So Yava will just walk up, I guess, to Jurgen. Did I say that correctly? Jurgen?
Yeah.
And say, all right, who sent the letter? And she'll show the letter, and she'll kind of like shove it at him. Who sent this?
It ain't me. I got my letter from a different person.
Okay. She'll wheel around and look at other people. All right, who put this in the post?
You got it in the post. I must. I suppose hand delivered. Kind of touches some of the bandages and wounds.
Prizzy, what are you doing here? Are you all right? Has something happened?
Father Roger. They killed him.
Oh, sorry, love. Happens. But why are you here?
I got one of these too.
Right.
They said it was Gadrin.
Mm,
Did you
all right.
just say Gadrin?
Yeah, what of it?
Yeah.
Gadrin
Yeesh.
Lamb?
Yes. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
Yeah, don't say it 3 times. He's like the boogeyman around here. You might
that
summon him.
name, Lisa. 'Tis fouler than a rancid ale in my mouth. This content swilled me out of me family's heirloom, and an amulet passed down through generations. May his days be as short as his honor, and may his nights be haunted by the spirits of all he's wronged. A curse upon him, I say, a curse.
I wanna, if you're okay with this, Dorgan, you continue doing this for a little bit while Elijah's making his way forward at this point. Yeah.
You hear him just talking and cursing his name.
As you continue, you just continue onwards, and you hear Elijah. You finally show up. Go ahead and describe your character.
Okay,
for
can
me.
I?
Yeah.
Can I actually do something? Because he's really trying to avoid notice.
Okay.
Like he's got his collar up, but he's probably just standing out even more because people are just going about their business.
Okay.
So you just kind of see this figure kind of awkwardly trying to hide him. He's kind of like his face and his eyes beneath his cloak and underneath his hat, trying to not look suspicious, but looking like the most suspicious person you've probably ever seen at
Gee,
this
I
point.
wonder if there's like a Sherlock Holmes here who would figure this out and point that out immediately.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh fuck, I can't laugh or I start coughing. I'm good. Am I good to react then?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna be in the middle of like listening to Durgan's poetic speech about how much he hates Gadrin Lamb. And he's gonna get reminded about why he likes dwarves so much. They're such a dramatic people. They're the
Actually,
Shakespeares of the world.
Pablo may have another performance. No, he's not here. I would just do it then.
And he's initially turning to look for Caden again because he's like so separated from the
It's a
group.
great performance.
It is a fantastic performance.
Yeah, I think I moved to tears. I said everything that I wanted to, but didn't know how.
So he's looking for Caden, but he didn't look to his right. He started looking to his left, and he got closer. He started looking this way, but then he did a double back towards Elijah and just stared at him, watching this man try to approach. And he was like half amused, half disappointed because he did not know if this man was or what this man was doing, because whatever he was trying, it was not working.
Elijah, just for fun, you can roll me a. What are you not trained in? Oh, you're a bard. You're trained in everything. Fuck. All right, roll me just a deception or stealth with disadvantage. I know disadvantage. That's not a Pathfinder thing, but just for flavor, see how bad you keep lower result if you don't mind there. Yeah.
Sorry, I stole your natural 20.
Watch this man roll 2 nat 20.
Oh, great.
Oh,
So it's just
Ooh.
just like the
Amazing.
dice flavoring. Yeah, it's yeah. So
He's kind of stumbling over people a little bit instead of like gracefully dancing through them, just barging into people, kind of making himself even more noticed. And as soon as he looks across and sees Aiden with his eyes locked on, he kind of just freezes in place. Hello? Hello? Hi. Oh, I suppose this didn't go well. And he'll drop the kind of like the very bad disguise that he's got going on.
describe a character for me.
And you see before you quite tall, I suppose. Probably is about 5'8" slender tiefling, bright kind of ocean blue skin, eyes to match. He's dressed very resplendent, particularly for this kind of area of town. He's got a big kind of frilly linen shirt on, a very pristinely kept coat that's flowing along in the breeze. He has a very big, poofy, kind of overstated hat with a massive feather in it. He's got very long, wavy black hair, but it's loosely tied back in a ponytail, and it's tied back with a ribbon. He has a violin attached to his back, and in almost like a sword, he has a bow holstered on his side. And if anyone's been in Corvosa for a while,
actually,
you
wait.
might
Wait,
recognize who this
wait.
person
I
is.
would like everybody to roll me a DC 17 society check, please.
Can I re-roll that?
You can. Close enough. It's close enough. Close enough. Actually, it's more. I don't know if I should have made you roll this, because I don't know if Durgan. How long have you been in Corvosa?
I would say he's been here for a week, maybe 2.
Would that be enough to hear about Elijah or no?
Potentially. Depends on his level of fame, I suppose, how you'd rule it, I suppose.
Okay. Let's say sure. Caden, you've heard of him. Yava, why wouldn't you have heard of him? Or rather, why would this... How famous... Elijah, I mean, there's plenty of artists and, bards in the city. Doesn't mean necessarily that, people follow different... I guess in the modern sense of the take, everybody follows their own influencer, right? So maybe this not your type of music, Yava. Aiden, you've kind of heard of this one. I don't know if his music is to your taste.
I would argue I would have heard of him because he has a violin, and that basically makes him a noir detective's best friend.
Fair enough. And Priz, you've heard of him as well. And you can tell what they've heard about Elijah if you don't mind explaining that.
Okay, so who you see before you is Elijah Bosé, a rather famous individual in these parts. He was a son of the Dock families. He went off to Absalom to study music and came back a virtuoso, to much fanfare, if I do say so myself. From then on, his career's gone strength to strength. He now not only plays in the Marble Dome, which is the largest theatre in the city, but he lives above it in a very lavish apartment. His performances have become quite a thing of legend. Oh, hello. I wasn't quite expecting so many people here, if I'm perfectly honest.
I
think
have
the violin. Oh, sorry, you go.
I have a quick question. Caden is friends with a friend of Priz, correct? Is that right? The the Iomedan worshipper.
Caden's friend is literally a friend of, as it works in your temple. Yeah.
So would not to out you, Francisco, but would Priz and Mayday have met Caden before at any point?
I'm guessing his late wife would have worked there as well because she was a healer.
Okay.
So I think you would if I showed you my face, but right now I don't think you would know who I was.
So yeah, the dog's coming over and sniffing Mayday's, and noticeably less bristly, having smelled you and recognized you. Good.
He'll
Good.
put his the back of his palm up so he could smell him even more. Kind of like going towards him like it's okay, I'm a friend.
She'll give a little sniff and then do a little circle. Come back. Sit. Sorry.
Elijah, almost everybody here recognizes you. Yava, you spent too much time in the Arcana household recently to get any breaks to go to
I missed his meteoric rise. I was working.
So it's just been endless work, and honestly, I don't think you would even you maybe go out for errands and such, but I don't think you'd have time off. The Arconas worked you to the bone. So yeah. And then Durgan, you probably saw a poster. In fact, I rolled the 1d20. Oh my god, is that Elijah?
Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you, my dear. Are you a fan? Have you been to my shows?
Yeah, she gives you a weird look, but then she's like, sorry, could I have your autograph?
And as she gives him a weird look, he looks a little bit hurt. Just for a second, just like a little flash across his eyes of just being a little bit hurt. And then he kind of recomposes himself. Yes, of course, my dear. But I'm on a very top secret mission. And he gives her like a little wink and nudge. So keep the one to yourself, would you please? And he'll sign something for her.
Let me diplomacy check.
Yava will trot up to the lady. Oi, is this your home?
What?
Did you send me a letter?
Who? No. Forget the diplomacy check. She grabs the autograph and just looks weirdly at Yava and leaves, basically. Okay. All right.
All right, fancy man. Do you own
yes.
this home? Did you send this in the
no,
post?
no, I wouldn't be caught dead in this part of town. What are you talking about? Of course I don't. Got sent. Oh no, I got sent one of these, and he'll get his card out and flip it over. Were you the strange woman that was spoken about? You look quite strange.
Lovely. Right. All right, you, dark and handsome. Did you send this in the post and get me sacked this morning? On a Monday, I might say, so I missed last week's wages.
Oh, he'll pick up the card. No, it wasn't
Right.
me. I got a letter
Good.
as well.
All right, well,
Well, Elijah, I think you should stick to the strings instead of trying to look inconspicuous. It doesn't work for you very well.
It has been more difficult than I thought. I suppose fame follows you everywhere, eh? And who are you? You seem less shouty and abusive.
My name's Aiden. I'm to keep things as informal as possible, I'm just a detective.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet you, good fellow, and he'll hold his hand out for a handshake.
Hits him with that firm old man handshake. You know, that type of shit that you get from the
Too-
50s
it's
baby boomers? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's the type of
too
shit
hard.
you get.
Too hard, real rough. from
Real
years
rough,
of
too
training.
hard.
rough.
Yeah. And Elijah kind of just pulls his hand back a little bit, shaking. Oh, firm grip there, old fellow. Yes.
He's also going to actually reach into his trench coat. Alex, how perceptive is Elijah? Like,
His passive's a
how
16.
kind of jumpy is he? How his passive?
Pretty good.
The second he reaches into his trench coat, you see the flash of a gun just tucked away in there, in a holster. It's not in the trench coat, but it's on a holster around his body, and it's hidden it's obscured by the trench coat. And as he reaches in, he pulls out a pack of cigarettes and he pops open the top and offers one out to Elijah.
I'm so sorry. I need you to subtract a cigarette charge. Yes? How many?
Oh yeah, I need to. I have one right now that I'm smoked, so I'll subtract
Oh,
another
no,
one.
not that way. Sorry, click on pack of cigarettes and you can click on use pack of cigarettes and it should subtract the charge, yes?
Oh hell yeah!
I-
And we'll see if
It's
Elijah takes one.
gonna see that message spam so much.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm playing a noir detective.
How much
need
did
my
I make? How much did
cigarettes.
I make it cost? This is gonna be a money sink. Cigarettes are bad. Whoever's on YouTube watching this, 5 silver per pack. Yes.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Okay.
5 silver per pack.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Little puppet of Elijah that he's saying that with. No, oh no, I'm quite all right, thank you. But a kind offer for sure. Do you perhaps know why we're here? What the relevance of this place is?
Well, judging by the fact you're here, judging by the fact that everyone else is here, and judging by the fact that we all seem to have a keen disdain for Gadron Lamb, my guess is that I'm assuming, and I am assuming, that this is probably only being directed to people who Gadrin has most recently wronged. Because if we tried grabbing everyone he'd wronged, the whole damn city would be here.
Quite, quite, yes. And
Catherine Lamb, a name foul of that troll's breath.
is he okay? He'll point at Durgan.
Oh, he's fine. He's just a dwarf.
I'm
You gotta-
not just a dwarf. I'm Durgan Gemseeker.
What were you saying, Prince? Sorry.
Was there something special about the 7th generation that you would curse onto? Like, why not the 6th or the 8th? Like, why is it the 7th? You were very adamant about that.
Didn't you listen to my ranting? He stole a heirloom from my family.
He murdered my adopted father.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
As you say that, Elijah will kind of dance his way over to you, kind of get onto like one knee and be like, "Oh, my dear fellow, I'm so sorry, so sorry to hear that."
Thank
Look
you.
at you. Is this how you always act?
What, like a normal individual? Yes, indeed. It's a little bit of compassion, my dear. It goes a long way in life.
Oh, it's good. It seems natural. She'll walk into the house.
I have a question for you all. Girl, you said you got it from a letter. You didn't get it from a guy wearing black leather, like an assassin or thief. Like that guy over there, he points at Caden.
No, I got mine in the mail, in the post. I went Scottish.
Caden, as he calls you out, what do you do or say? Francisco?
Sorry, did you say Caden?
Caden, yes.
Aiden?
Caden, yes, not Aiden. This is gonna be great.
Can we? Okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna just immediately end this because this is gonna be a pain. Everyone that's going to talk to Aiden, my character, say Lang, and then
Lang.
Caden can just be Caden.
Would it be helpful if I
Because-
just changed your token name to Lang, and that way we just call you Lang from now on? Or would you rather prefer Aiden?
No, we want Caden and Aiden.
I have an Urbeck and Urstad in some other random fucking game that drives me insane.
Yeah, who would do that? Who would do such a thing?
Shut the fuck up, Alex.
Should we call you Lang or would
Yeah,
yeah.
just change my token to Lang. Yeah, we'll just use Lang.
No.
I'll just say I've introduced myself as
Is
Detective
it one
Lang
A or
this
two
entire time.
A's? I think is it
It's two A's.
Two A's. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna call you Detective Lang because I like that. That sounds
Yeah!
All
Rah! Rah! Rah!
right, Matt. There we go. Detective Lang. Okay, really quickly, Java, you sneak into or you just step into the house because you were
Just walk in.
yeah. You see the interior of the small, humble home consists of a single cozy chamber. I'm gonna change the music actually.
There
There
was
we go.
music.
No, there is. There is supposed to be. Hold on. Do you not hear the Sirenscape?
No.
Okay. The interior of the small.
No, I did to begin with, but it's gone very quiet now.
Yeah, it's gone.
Hold on.
Now I hear something.
It's
Yeah.
really quiet.
Do you not hear? Did you guys turn Sirenscape?
I
There it
hear
is.
it, but yeah, it is really quiet.
Okay,
There we
turn the
go.
Sirenscape volume up, guys, if you are having issues.
It is max volume for me.
Okay, let me turn this up then. How about now?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Good.
It's getting loud for me. I would just tune it down.
Yeah. I'll put it at maximum. You guys can. Anyway, the interior of this small, humble home consists of a single cozy chamber filled with a fragrant haze of flowers and strong spice. You smell that immediately, Yava. You can see the aroma coming from several sticks of incense smoldering in wall-mounted burners. They look like butterfly-winged elves. The smoke gives the room a dreamy feel. The walls are draped with brocaded tapestries, probably brocade or something. I don't know English. One showing
Brocade?
brocaded tapestries. One showing a black skull beast. Okay, hold on. Let me give you a better description later. Really quickly though, before we do anything, I need exploration activities. So, for those of you new to Pathfinder, That's basically what you do when you enter a room. I'm gonna assume Yava, would you like to detect magic?
Yes.
Okay. You sense magic. Detect magic. Let's add that to your token. Durgan, track or search. What do you prefer?
What?
Exploration activity.
Can you repeat the two options again?
So I would recommend tracking, rolling secret survival checks, although it's not going to be very useful in an urban environment, or a secret perception check.
I guess I'll take tracking.
Okay. We're going to do track. Elijah.
Repeat a spell, musical complement.
All right. You're going to have to describe me what that sounds like. Detective Lang, I'm assuming investigate because you're a fucking detective, but what do I know?
Absolutely,
Alright.
absolutely. I'm gonna have that Robert Downey Jr. Monologue type shit going on when we get into a fight.
All right. Priz.
I'm gonna be talking about like,
Yeah, defend probably.
Defend. Kaden, avoid notice, which means that I'm going to recommend Durgan go to search. We need somebody looking for stuff. Yeah? Would that be okay, Durgan?
Sure.
We're following when I was sick of it. Oh, jeez. Durgan, we're gonna search you. And so Yava, you walk into the room. Sense magic. The walls are draped with brocaded tapestries. Why is this music not playing? Happy Home. Let's play Happy Home. It might loop a little bit. Oh no. Is it looping? There we go. The walls are draped with one showing a black skulled beast juggling human hearts. Another showing a pair of angels dancing atop a snow-blasted mountain. Another one that's a tall hooded figure shrouded in mist, holding a flaming sword with skeletal hands. These seem to be harrow representations. And lastly, several brightly covered rugs cover the floor, and then there's an elegant table with a basket covered by blue cloth and a note on top.
Can I grab the note and read it?
You grab the note and read it. Thank you, Summer, for doing that. It says, ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for this?
I'll read it out loud for the class. Oh. Thank you for coming. I had to step out for a bit, but shall return shortly.
Ah,
I'm gonna give you a hero point for just being so rude and interrupting you, Yama. Yes. I hit the button before you were like, I'm gonna go read it. I should have just let you read it. It's fine.
No, see, that was actually perfectly cinematic because it's like the thing in a movie where a character will read a note and then the voiceover for the character who wrote the note kicks in. It was perfect.
That's fucking amazing. I love it.
Right. She's not here. She'll be back in a bit. She left us some bread.
bloody
Not
hell.
eating that.
We're supposed to meet here, and we are supposed to wait now.
Who's she?
How should I know?
I was asking the person who read the note. Yava? Is there a name?
No. Just left blank.
I suppose we've been invited in.
Let's do
Are you sure this isn't breaking and entering? A person of my standing can't have a criminal record. Be a travesty.
Well, it'd only be entering at worst. You didn't do
No.
any breaking.
He's got a good point. You should wait outside. Maybe cross the street.
If you think so? Oh, okay.
No, I'm just... Never
Oh,
mind. Oh, it was just a... Never mind.
Sorry. I'm new
Right.
to all of this business. I'm sorry. I'm learning as I go.
Durgan,
I have a big brain.
yeah, let's do exploration activities and you can continue. Sorry. Durgan, see your perception and recall knowledge. Technical delay. Yeah? You have the macro, right, Matt?
I actually tried setting up my basic action macros, but it was like when I searched macros, it didn't come up
Maybe
with.
because I'm dumb and I haven't set it up then. No, they're there. Oh, somebody set them up for me. That would be Alex. Good job, Alex.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Basic action macros, awesome. Thank you.
All right.
And then we hit him with that recall knowledge. That.
All right. Interesting. Aiden, this is your lead, right? You do know how investigator works, right?
Yeah, I can select the lead, can't I? And
you can select 2 leads a day. Would this be your lead?
yeah, I would argue this would be a lead. Can I actually tack something onto this?
Go ahead.
Something I wanted to do that would probably be a perception check. Is since we've gotten that note that says that they've stepped out for a bit, he's actually looking around on the floor and at the doors, and he's checking to see if anyone's even been here recently. Like he's looking for like disturbances in like the dust or something, like where dust has been kicked up and disturbed recently, or if it's just a thick layer that's been
This home looks lived in, if that was your question.
lived in.
Yes, looks
All right,
lived
cool.
in. However, with that recall knowledge, you got a 17 with an actual 25. There's something odd about this place. Something that you can't quite... 25 is pretty good. What I will need you to do as part of that, Detective Lang, is a will save. Wisdom save. Will save.
Will save?
Make it a secret roll, please. Secret will save.
Blind to me as well, or just private?
Blind. Excellent. Oh, did you set up your dice, Matt? Oh, you did set up your dice. They look like standard
I just
dice.
set up my dice.
That's okay.
I just made them purple because I'm funny like that.
Fair enough. Before I give you your conclusion, Detective Lang, I want you guys to chat a little bit, and the rest of you to chat a little bit, and then you're currently looking around. Something's off, Detective Lang, but I need everybody to just talk. Whatever you're talking about. I don't know.
I'm sitting in a chair awkwardly in silence with mostly strangers.
Should we
Awkwardly
try?
reach for some bread.
It's pretty good bread.
Bread's okay. Decent bread.
I didn't come here to eat. I came for answers. Maybe we should try the other doors.
Detective Lang. It clicks. This is all an illusion. A pretty solid, high quality illusion.
Son of a bitch.
You hear footsteps outside. Dunk, 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 dunk. I can tell by your face that you've already figured it out.
The second she had rocked up, Lang had. It's pretty clear that being a Kosovan veteran and like lifelong citizen has made him a tad jumpy, because when she rocked up to the door, the man's hand was in his trench coat, and Alex, it's pretty obvious that he was gripping he was gripping the side the gun was on.
Cool. I think, yeah, Elijah's not going to notice it to begin with.
I would ask that you trust me for a brief moment, yes? She steps in. I am Zelara. Zelara Esmeralda.
Was it you that sent the letters to those people?
Was I, yes. How is the bread? She looks at Priz.
It's good. Am I gonna die?
Oh no! Matt.
I'll mute myself.
Jesus Christ. Zalara will just smile and no. I had to use an unconventional method of contacting you. But it is for a good reason. You know of Gadrin, yes? You're all here because of him?
Of course, I know that son of a bitch.
Indeed.
I'm here because of who's not here because of him.
I have been aware of what has happened in your lives, and I want to help you. And help myself while I'm at it, to be perfectly blunt. Does Java look like she has something she wants to say to the lady who sent her the letter?
She looks like she's barely restrained. Like she looks like at any moment she's gonna launch herself across that table and attack this lady. Oi, did Jasper tell you? Is that where you're getting your information?
No.
Going around
No.
talking to people you shouldn't, sending letters with zero tact, getting me sacked, losing my wages. I enjoy eating, you know, at least once a day. So, you come here, you get me sacked, you ask for, what, a favor? You want me to do you a favor?
You'd be doing yourself a favor. I'm assuming
Mm.
you've all been contacted or harassed or, and as she looks at this, or personally affected by Gadrin, yes? Well,
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Gadrin did something to me too. For, it's a pittance compared to you all, but it's still important to me. He stole a harrow deck. My heirloom passed down through a dozen generations, and also my sole means of support. So yes, I've also lost my income. Indirect. Oh, okay. I sought help from the Corvosan Guard. They turned me away. And so I asked around. I paid bribes. I consulted my harrow deck, my other one, the mundane one, for advice. And I found where Gadrin dwells. I'm assuming... you can, detective. I'm assuming when she says I found where Gadrin dwells, your ears perk up a little bit there. That's a nat 20, Aiden. Some of these harrow decks can be priceless. Some of these might even steal your fate.
Is she Varisian? Varisian?
Let me do check, double checking. Yeah, she's Russian.
Yeah.
So, I know where he dwells, but I cannot face this man on my own. The guards move so slowly that if they were willing to help, he'd be gone by the time they get there. And, detective, you remember also that Cressida was pretty fucking busy. And if they arrested him, what guarantee would I have that he'd be punished? But, regardless, I'm here to help you by telling you where he lives, and you're here to help me and each other by finding him.
Enough.
You say you know his location, right?
I do.
Then tell me that I put a bolt to his head.
One more thing.
Easy now.
One more thing. I would like to do one thing for you all before you leave, and I tell you his location. Roll initiative. No, I'm kidding. Sorry. Intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts. All right. Listen. She says, I would like to perform a harrow reading on you all. If you'd allow me. I'm pretty good at it. To be blunt with you.
I first have a question.
Yes.
How would you know what happened to me? And who did it?
Through the cards. They tell a lot. Well, roll me secret perception, Caden, when she says that. Go ahead, Elijah.
I mean, do they though? I don't mean to call you out like this, and I love the flair for the dramatic that you have here, my dear, but I mean, it's all nonsense, right?
Kaden, as far as you can tell, she's telling the truth. Elijah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yava will look over at Elijah like, what the?
I mean, I've paid a pretty penny to have the fates told by the harrow and whatnot, and it's just basic body language. You just read them, right? It's some
Oi.
simple mark.
So, out of all the knowledge in the whole universe, what percent do you think you have? If you to quantify all the knowledge, how much do you think you have?
Me
Roughly.
personally, dear,
Yeah.
probably more than the average Corvosan. I
No, but like,
did study abroad, you know.
right, and with all your knowledge, what percent? Just give it a number. Rough estimate.
I don't know. I think being rather reserved, maybe 30%. I don't know.
Right.
40? I don't know. I don't want to be braggadocious. It's not
40%?
my style.
Right. So you're saying, with all, you don't know half of the world's knowledge, but you're going to shit all over these cards?
Well, yes, dear. Yes, it's been proven. It's just body language. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a fantastic skill to have, being able to read people and tell them what they want to hear. It's not magic,
think-
though.
I think we're all focusing on the wrong thing here.
Indeed, we should ask her why she won't tell us his location and what she wants from us.
The location isn't going to help us.
It will help me.
I will tell you.
It'll
very
help
soon.
you, but
Please.
it'll help.
Yava will actually sit down and like present her hands. And when she pulls up her sleeves, she has like pretty traditional Versian tattoos that go all the way up. And she'll present her hands to
Esmeralda,
Zalaria.
this is your house, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, then, since we are your guests, kind of raising the voice around it, everybody. I suppose, if you wish to perform a reading, it would be only polite to listen.
I blame my beard. You can't be serious.
All right.
You could have had bread and a nice tarot reading. You chose to be grumpy.
I rather want ale than bread and information.
Well, I'm having more bread and a lovely tarot reading.
Nothing we do to Gadrin Lamb is going to matter if we just go for the man's throat. You kill Gadrin, within a week, another Gadrin's going to pop up. Different name, same attitudes, probably worse.
At least I
If you
have
want to
my
really,
heirloom back.
if you want to really hurt Gadrin, you go for everything else first. You take his criminal empire, you grind it up into pieces, and then you go for him.
What if he sells my precious necklace to someone else?
Sounds like it's fraught with danger. If I quite know if I can. Oh, he looks a little bit flustered. Can't really get his words out.
Look, you go after Gadrin, he isn't going to have your necklace. You go after his empire, it'll probably have your necklace. No offense, but I don't think the kingpin of the biggest criminals, what is basically the biggest criminal syndicate in the city, cares for your necklace.
What if he didn't get it? Why did he steal it in the first place?
Zalara will pull out a deck of harrow cards and begin shuffling. I'm going to show you how this is going to work. At this point in time, you're going to have to pick a card from this set here. This is called the choosing. I will...
I don't know if you meant for this to happen, but if I hover over it, I can see positive, past,
Yep.
present, and
Each
future.
of these cards represents a past, present, or future. Each of these cards is either positive, unclear, or negative. Are you following me so far? So, we will be using the keys deck, or the deck I have chosen is the keys deck. It is the first card that came up when I shuffled. This indicates multiple things, including children, risks, and trouble. At this point in time, Detective Lang, click on Choose Card at the top. The Peacock. Let me find my translations here. Arrow cards.
Well, my life has always been pretty colorful. I guess that card's already damn accurate.
That is the negative past. For the peacock is a creature of astonishing and colorful appearance. One can cause the onlooker to freeze in their tracks at the sight of such beauty of ugliness. Wiser people accept the passage of time and dance out of the peacock's way. Its appearance always signifies a sudden personal shift in attitude to societal change. Did you do something for a long time in the past that you switched out of?
I was a guard back in the day. I was good at it too. I was there for years, but you kind of try and fight evil when you're knee deep in shit at all times, from when you're on the battlefield to when you're going to home to when you're in bed, and it starts to eat at you, catches up to you too. Not on purpose, but it just has a way of finding you.
This card is in the negative past, meaning that the change you might have done could have been for the worse. I'll leave that up to you to interpret. Caden, choose a card. Just click on choose card on the left side of the thing. It'll choose one automatically. Caden, there we go. The Rabbit Prince.
Sorry.
Isn't that the one you got, Francisco, and Still in Fate? Okay, I love it. The Rabbit Prince is a quirky fellow who represents the vagaries of hand-to-hand combat. The Rabbit Prince is a battle personified and nothing if not capricious. As his broken weapon symbolizes, any combatant can fall in battle, no matter how brave or skilled. Is this accurate to the representation of what you are? A hand-to-hand combatant who may have fallen in a battle. Yeah, go ahead.
I wouldn't say a battle of might and swords, maybe one of the mind.
Indeed. Elijah.
Elijah kind of rolls his eyes. I suppose so, but my lips are sealed.
Positive future. The dance. The dance is a rich and delicate framework. Like, the universe itself requires everyone within it to abide by its rules, lest the entire construct collapse. It advises staying in perfect step, knowing your place in a greater good. Those who step out of the pattern do so at their peril. Is this something in the future you might have to continue keeping up appearances, keeping up the dance that you do in your day-to-day life? Would this be true in your behalf, Elijah?
He just sits there, just stone-faced, not saying a word.
Durgan, choose a card.
This is all hocus pocus. I picked this one.
Unclear future. The crows. The crows are a dangerous bunch who indicate a violent taking of that which is loved. When the crows appear, murder, theft, or other loss occurs. Would something be stolen from you in the future?
Oh, I hope not. If anyone steals anything from me, trust me by my beard, I will trust them.
Something to keep in mind. Priz,
Yeah.
choose a card.
Delicately poke at one.
The juggler. Positive present. The juggler represents fate, the gods, or those who play with the lives and destinies of others. If the juggler can keep up his rhythm, he will align his goals. In the present, something is tugging the strings of fate. Does that ring true to you, Priz?
We're all here to make what was wrong right, or at least get justice for it. I believe the gods let us make our own fates.
Well, we'll see if that continues. Yava. Positive past. The cricket. The cricket represents a creature whose mind is as quick as its body. It represents speed and quick passage. The cricket is commonly associated with travel. The fruit represents journey found at the end of a treasure found at the end of a journey. In the past, oh, this one has me stumped. Have you traveled? Found a treasure at the end of a journey, perhaps? It would have been good. Why are you laughing, Yava?
Just the one person who actually believes in this. It's like nothing. All right, hang on. I'm trying to make it work.
I liked how everybody's kind of had some
Everybody's
sort of
was good,
yeah,
yeah.
except
And like Yava's been in Corvosa her whole life.
speed and quick passage. Mind as quick as its body. It is commonly
Maybe.
associated with travel. Your mind.
Would it be like an emotional journey or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You can find something positive out of all situations, you know?
Was there any treasure you found in the past?
Yeah, but I had to give it away.
At the end of a journey, right?
Yeah, something like that.
The friends we made along the way?
Yeah, basically, you know, something stupid like that.
Now we will go to the spread. I actually really worked really well. I like that. We'll go to the spread. If your card shows up in this spread, it means it has a special significance to you. We will start with the positive past. The uprising. The uprising represents being caught in the clutches of something more powerful than you. It is an overwhelming strength that crushes what comes in contact with it. The crown signifies an overthrowing of a leader of sort. I remember. Yes. The king has been missing quite a bit. He's been in seclusion. You've heard the news, right? That's been happening for a couple of months now. This might indicate that an overwhelming strength has been potentially doing something to the king. It is a very strong force that has happened in the past, and I would urge you to be careful. Because this is positive, it will bring change. And I feel it would be positive. It was positive in the past.
Hopefully, it will be positive in the future.
Indeed. Unclear. Negative past. Sorry. The marriage. The marriage can be a union of people, ideas, kingdoms, or other distinct things. The progeny promises a union that might bring forth new power from both parties. Or then that might be a ruinous joining, what that should never have been united. This kingdom, this city, was and has always been a strong union, while the Crimson Throne has always failed to bring out the heir from the previous descendant. It has always been powerful and cohesive. I want you to keep that in mind. The negative past. The Mountain Man. The Mountain Man signifies an encounter with a physical power outside of one's control. Oh.
Alex.
Alex, your cell phone's ringing. The Mountain Man could personify an authority, an army, an earthquake, or even a desperate need of rainstorm in a parched land. Oh, really quickly, I forgot this. The marriage was a true match, as the card is aligned with its exact alignment, which means that the forces, she would explain that the forces that have kept Corvosa stable have been amazing in the past, effectively. The negative man, the Mountain Man, means that there is an authority or even a physical power that is outside of your control that is affecting, well, more than likely everything in our daily lives negatively. I would like you to keep these cards in mind, for these signify what Corvosa has been. We shall go to the neutral, positive present. No, positive present, positive past, positive present. The juggler. This actually,
The same card in the same place.
indeed,
be right
represents
back, boys.
fate, the gods, or those who play with the lives or destiny of others. It's a bit interesting that it landed in the same place, as I do feel there is a stronger will at play. And it seems to be doing good. It is also a positive, it's also a partial match, which means that it will be doing more good than harm. Believe in the presence. Unclear present. The silent hag. The hag might be silent, but still sees into the hearts of those they meet. The silent hag invokes blood pacts and poisonous secrets, the kind that turns sibling against sibling and child against parents. It is a card that leaves performers stumbling over their words and songs. There seems to have been a bit of discord recently in the presence. The card indicates as such. Be careful. It is unclear. The negative present is the trader. This card indicates that shopping sessions suck. We don't want to do that. Sorry. Is the card of spies and peddlers alike. Any who trade in information are subject to this card's influence. This card is negative, a partial match. Sometime soon. A bargain made under this card always concludes true, but there are modifications of the pack. This information. Interesting. Any who trade in information. I will give you information very soon. But its ramifications that I will give you might be shocking to you all. Be careful. We're going to the last row now. The joke. Positive future, and it is a true match. The joke shows a terror that must be overcome, but not by physical means. This terror can be defeated by trickery or artifice. This card can represent the value of humor in finding the way past a difficult person or task. You will use your wits, your charm, your cunning, and most importantly, humor in the future to get past any obstacles that will come your way.
Look at that, Elijah. It's like you trying to sneak through that crowd earlier.
Oh, my keyboard's typing M nonstop. Hold on. M for mother. Hold on. Stop.
M for
All right. Amazing. So we're gonna go to the unclear future opposite match for the brass dwarf. The brass dwarf shows a mechanical figure who represents invulnerability to a current danger, which, while as it is an opposite match, you are not invulnerable. You are not. You are merely humans. I warned you of a great danger that may overcome any one of you playing in Pablo's games.
I'm tougher than a human. I'm a dwarf.
And lastly, the negative feature, the sickness, represents plague, pestilence, famine, and disease. I see a great sickness overtaking Corvosa in the future. Be wary. Damn, that made me shudder. Sorry, that is the reading. I'm going to screenshot this and put this in our resources. Yeah.
Thank you,
You're very welcome.
Madam Esmeralda.
And
Should-
with that,
We go to Gadrin's now?
you should keep in mind what I have mentioned and be very careful for what I have read may just come true. As we're going to take a little break.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it.
Did you want to roleplay a little bit there, or you can roleplay a little bit?
No, I don't want to be left on the edge. Let's keep going.
My
That was
throat
cool.
hurts.
That was so cool.
So, yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. Not too long, but I'll be back. Yeah. Well, welcome back, Aroni. So, as Alara wraps up her cards and tells you, this is where Gadrin is residing in. He is currently hiding out in an old fishery, not too far down the street. Let me reveal this. Oh, God. Journal entries. Corvosa, old fishery. Configure ownership. Do you see the old fishery on the map?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
brilliant,
indeed.
didn't it?
That's where he is. I suggest you take care of him before he changes hideout again. And with that,
It's not a good idea just to go after him.
Well, I know what I need to do with this afternoon.
I say listen to the old man. He seems to know what he's talking about. Look at the
Oh.
experience on his face. You know, he has got a good grasp of what goes on in these situations, right? Yes.
Wait, are you wanting us to find your cards? Or just to kill him?
what you do with him, it's up to you.
Why
Oh.
not both? We
Oh.
kill him and take the cards.
Oh.
Easy peasy.
All I would like are my cards back, please.
Right, what
We
if we
march
can't find
into
your
there.
cards?
He most certainly has them, but if he doesn't, then at least you got your revenge, right?
It's
We
not.
march into there, and he's coming out, and he's gonna have to come out in either cuffs or a body bag. He's not just gonna let us stop in for a friendly hello.
What were we saying, Prez?
It's not about revenge. It's about justice.
Indeed.
And her hand is on her sword.
Where's my small time? Did it disappear again? Damn it. I'm trying to move the time for. Where did it go? Does anybody know where it goes?
Mm-mm.
Everybody sees the small time, right? Damn it.
What are you talking about?
It's my. There we go.
The thing on the left.
The thing on the left. There we go.
Right.
I'm going to move the time forward a little bit.
Oh, got it.
Ooh,
don't
it's
know what small time
synchronized.
means.
Wait. How does that work? That's cool. I can do that? Hey, the more you know. Well, it's getting darker.
And knowing is half the battle.
It's starting to get dark at this point. What would you guys like to do?
Well, personally, I'm not really up for killing or detaining anyone, particularly not in an evening. It's been a pleasure. He's got to step out.
Here, let me walk you back. It's not, well, you know, Corvosa. It's never safe at night.
Are you sure? I mean, you're a man of experience, but of age as well. I wouldn't want you to come across any ruffians or such.
He pulls back his trench coat to fully reveal the gun, and he just goes, "Wouldn't be my first time. Won't be my last. I'll be fine."
Well,
And
if you're
Elijah
leaving
pulled.
now, then don't bother with following up later. Gadrin will be taken care of. Isn't that right, Mayday? And the dog kind of nuzzles against her.
Sorry, she
Look,
wasn't
you
barking.
guys go after Gadrin tonight. You kill him tonight. All you're going to have is another Gadrin within the week. And that's going to mean more people like you and me, regardless.
It's the perfect time to go after him. Nighttime.
Yeah, and with the dwarf, and with Prizzy, like, we've got to strike where the iron's hot. We know where he is.
See, last year's with me. We go after them right now, maybe wait an hour or two, and strike where they weren't expected.
Prizzy, do you think you could be like the bait in a trap or something? He's quite fond of you.
Dorgan
Well,
smiles.
he was
Excellent
fond of
idea.
me till I broke his nose. I think he was behind the daggers earlier. I think if he wants me dead, he can come out and get it himself.
Right. So then why did he kill your father?
Killed us all. He tried to kill all of us.
Ah. Right.
He took the loan for the church.
Oh. All right. I don't think I can. Well, first, I don't know where. Anyways, I just think that we should go now. I don't know. What do you think,
I'm going now. So
masked man? What do we call you?
You call me Caden.
Right, Caden. What do you want to do? Do you want to go with the fancy man, or do you want to come with us?
Swift is the best answer.
Right.
Good.
You mean Taylor Swift? Then it's Fancy Man. Let's go.
The goblin
It's a
will give me
Swiftie.
the bait, and we will be hiding and shoot Gaten when he comes out.
Oi, but Lang, you seem like you could be an asset. Why don't you just come with us in case things,
It's not going to be an in case. I'm telling you this now. You walk into there, he's not going to be buddy with you. He is going to sick his attack dogs on you, and there's going to be a bloodbath on our hands.
Right? So
I want
then
you-
we watch the place or something. I don't know. You're better at this than me. You think we should just all go to bed and then what?
I think if you want to really hurt Gadrin, you go after his entire empire. You don't just kill the man, because then another Gadrin takes his place, like I've said for the past, I don't know, an hour.
I know, I've heard, but it feels really good to kill a Gadrin, and that's really all I care about.
Gadrin's empire is waifs, just orphans, street kids. He doesn't have seconds ready to take control of his organization. He's not a mastermind. He's a old man who's cruel and who is a cancer on this city.
I mean, no arguments here on the cancer and the city part, but... Well, I mean, maybe don't listen to me in this situation. I'm but a musician.
Can
one
I
for the
roll
car and
underworld?
You're only an underworld lore detective.
So what you're saying is,
fucking
fancy man,
Christ,
that you're
what is with my rolls today?
Detective, you think what you're
Lost.
saying is what the truth is. If that helps.
Listen to the goblin. He's right. It won't help if you go after the small people. Not like me. We wait, see if he's in there, make a trap, and boom! We kill him.
Ugh. You know,
We can use your help. If you're right, and his criminal empire of orphans continues, then we can track them down. But they're orphans. They're children. It's Gadrin that is the problem, and it needs to be solved.
you know what? I'm outnumbered here. Elijah, what do you think?
I think better than knife bath personally, but I mean, if I have to come with you all and see this through, then by Jove I shall. Yes, Elijah's no coward, and he starts to try and hide behind that bush as he says it.
And if Gadrin sicks his dogs on us, well, he tried that once. gesture at Mayday.
If he
And that
tries,
didn't
I
go
will
well
shoot
for
the
him.
mutt down. Don't worry about it.
You guys depart Zalara's home, I'm assuming.
Yep.
It is a cool evening in Corvosa. While we are in the middle of summer, the nights are starting to calm down and be a little breezy. I'm gonna set up a party token here.
Yes, a chair.
So, just for context, Edwin sold me this this AP, and I guess he set up a party token that says "Come on, Barbie, let's go party." In honor of Edwin, I'll keep the
Yeah.
chair. I maybe not. I don't get. This is probably an inside joke from them, so I'll keep it. I'll just call it the party for now, and then we can put our own little inside joke here when needed. But I do
It's a
like.
throne.
Yeah, it's a Crimson Throne. This is the party token. This is where you guys are. I love the chair. So, okay. Well, it's a small what? Is this right? Yeah, 1,000 feet, I guess. How far away is that? Is that a mile? No, it's like less than half a mile, right? How many feet in a mile?
That's 5,280 feet in a mile, so this is less than 1/5 of a mile.
10-minute walk?
It's like a city block.
Yeah, 10-minute walk down to the old fishery, I would say. You guys start. I have a couple of descriptions here. Pablo, Saturday, private. The clamor of the marketplace down here, which you actually pass by. I'm assuming you see that icon. You can actually double click on it. It gives you a little bit more of it, information on the market.
No,
Is
nothing happens.
you can't double click on arrow
Oh,
dead.
never mind. I did.
Okay,
Now
okay.
it works.
And the distant laughter from a tavern, which okay. Let me reveal this tavern. Actually, did I give information on this tavern? I might, considering most of you are all relatively local. Let me find the information for this tavern. PDF. It's important. Trust me. What's it called? What is the tavern called? Remind me. What does it say on there?
Baylor's Retreat.
Baylor's Retreat. There we go. It's a rough tavern. It's actually the favorite haunt of recently released prisoners. Let me post the information here from the jails. There we go. I'll save the information. You can double click on the tavern as well and see anything local you would know about the tavern. Anyway, the crowd of the marketplace and the distant laugh from the tavern fills the air. There's tension amongst the group, but you guys know you're in for something big here. As you make your way forward, crawling through the streets, I will let you. You guys can talk in a bit, but I'm gonna give you something as a town crier is currently. Extra, extra! Hear ye, hear ye! King Eldred II, our steadfast monarch in thoughtful seclusion for the good of Corvosa. All's well as our beloved king reflects on the future of our great city. There is absolutely no cause for alarm. Corvosa stands strong. Get your news, fresh and official, extra, extra.
I say he's been dead for a week. Anyone else?
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Properly. We should
I
be
want to
careful.
be
Maybe they're listening to what we say.
want to be negative, Nelly, but yes, it seems like a very strange headline to remind us all that the king is still alive.
I say if you have to remind people of it, it's not really true.
Durgan, have you been in Corvosa for long?
What did you ask? Sorry.
I asked Durgan if he's been in Corvosa for long.
I've been here for a few weeks. I've mostly been staying at the shoreline drink hall. Drinking, getting information. I talked to a guy. Not much, but few times by now.
I'm sorry, just the way Pablo was coughing just then, it was like watching someone on repeat. Um, he's not amused with me. Well, listen, if you ever actually want to get someone killed, you just make them a monarch in Corvosa. It's basically a guaranteed death sentence. It's more effective than the noose, more effective than a bullet to the head.
Do you
Guaranteed
know
death.
what I am? Do you know what my job is?
Well, I'm guessing you don't sell ice cream.
Oh, would you look at that? You were close. Quite close. I'm a bounty hunter.
How is that close?
Oh, you know, I'm selling my service to people who needs me. Like ice cream. But instead of selling the sweetness, it's revenge.
I love him so much.
Please, 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 please tell me he's a monk. I want a criminal to be like, who the hell are you supposed to be? And he beats the shit out of one of them, and he just goes, "I'm vengeance."
Mhm.
Well, you and I are
Mm.
kind of, you and I are kind of in a similar boat then, friend.
Huh. How so? You want him
Um,
alive. You don't want him dead, you want him to be locked up.
well, that's the thing about bounty hunting, because you can kill him, or you can put some chains around his ankles and wrists, and then you throw him in a prison cell and you throw away the key.
That won't work. I've been here for a while, and I know he will be out after a few months because of damn corruption.
I wouldn't call it corruption, pal.
You guys pass by the tavern. You're interrupted by a loud voice. Step right up, citizens and visitors of Corvosa, looking for a place to wash away the day's toil. Come down to the Bailiff's Retreat, the tavern where every mug of ale is a toast to good fortune. He's gonna roll a deception check. Bam. Pretty bad.
Their beer is mostly carrots.
What? No, it's
I heard that gives you good eyesight, though.
It's one of the few places I refuse to play.
Perhaps I will try that place
Cesspool.
once.
So, you are nearing your destination. If you guys want to discuss plans or anything of the sort before you get to the old fishery, let me know now. So you guys are currently traveling. Yes, yes.
I have a question for y'all. I know the man has seen me, and he probably knows I will be after him. But my question is, does he know what the rest of you look like?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
He
I
knows
would say
me.
so. How else would he know to direct his attacks at? What kind of question is that, sir?
Maybe he just knew your name.
Well, I mean, it's not really hard in these city walls, is it? But no, what he tried to thread was dastardly, devious.
I'm sorry.
Seems
Who
a
are
bit
you
personal.
again? I don't know you at all.
I'm not too surprised there, my dear.
You're
But
supposed
as
to
I
be.
was saying, it was something personal. Clearly, he knew us all. I think that's a silly question, but who am I? I'm just a musician, not an experienced bounty hunter.
I don't think anything that he does is as intimate as knowing who we actually are or what our faces are. I think we're just the results of having bad luck. That's about it.
Oh, my dear, he knows this face. He kind of does this kind of like little stroke of his own face as he says it. I mean, who doesn't?
Well, that's a bad sign if he knows what you look like.
He raised me for a few years until I realized what a monster he was. Then I punched him in the face when he tried to abuse one of his other charges. Then he threw me in a dogfighting pit, and that's where I met Mayday. So we've met.
Yeah, I knew him as Uncle Lam. So, yeah, we're quite well acquainted, he and I. And I know Prizzy. Prizzy, you probably don't remember me because you were just a wee thing when I left, but I used to change your nappies.
Well, how long ago would that have been?
So she would have left about 9 years ago.
So Priz is 16, would have been so 9 years ago would have been 7. So she would have been an adult for 5 years at that point.
You're
Okay.
still a goblin. You need your nappies changed, Toby.
Still a goblin.
So
I
she
thought you
would
were
have
only
been
9. Okay.
no, Priz is I think like right around 16. I think.
16. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we knew each other for a few years.
Yeah,
So
she would
then,
have. Yeah,
Shit.
but yeah, Priz is goblins mature quickly, but also she's still only 16 in terms of how much time she's had to learn stuff. So
yeah. Well, and Yava was with Lam since she was small, and Yava's older than her. So, anyways, so yeah, Yava would have known Priz as a baby, if the timeline goes back 60 years.
so yeah, because Priz would have been a baby, grown up, been an adult. Priz she left Gadrin a couple of years ago to she left about probably just after you did.
Okay.
Because Priz was an adult, she was fully an adult, so like tough and strong, and was being used as muscle. And
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yava's 28. So yeah.
So anyway, yes, we know
Each other.
and we know each other.
Yep.
We worked it out. It's seamless how our
We got it. We got it.
together and we figured it out.
This gives me an idea. You said you punched him, didn't you? What's your name? Priz.
Priz, or Prizzy for short.
I'll call you Priz. Alright, you punched him. He's probably angry when he sees you. Maybe mad. Perhaps you can bait him out.
Oh, I'll call him out.
And if things comes to worst, I will help you, of course. As a friend. Until I get my hands on that slimy bastard.
I whatever it takes to get this done now.
You guys reach the old fishery. I'm gonna go ahead and stick you on the map. I'll put you outside the borders on the street. Let me know if everything's working okay. Well, right. Probably should block off the right side of the map there. Damn. Whoop. Ignore that. You didn't see that. Yeah? Yeah.
I saw it. You can't stop my...
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. There you go. So. Let me give you a quick description. PDF, scrolling up. All right. The old fishery is a creaking, decrepit building. Looks still solid. On the remains solid, but definitely showing its age. You see all external windows boarded shut. You see, in fact, let's go ahead and do exploration activities here. I'm gonna change the soundtrack to the old fishery here. There we go. All right. The exploration activity: secret perception, recall knowledge, no magic, Java. Are you still musically accompanying Elijah? Because then that's going to make some noise.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if we tried to sneak up or no. Because I could tone it down a little bit, but yeah, he's still going to be playing. He's got no idea what this entails.
What are you playing?
That's a good question.
All right, you're...
Oh, I think it's going to be... No, not something on the list. I think it's going to
Okay.
be like Shipping Out to Boston by Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, I love that song. Oh,
Because he
man.
realizes that we're going for
I've
a
got-
fight, so that's what he's just playing as we're going along.
I got the best music playing right now for this too.
So really quickly, though, because this is important, you are... How loud is your song?
Not super loud. Why?
No, I'm talking to...
Talking to me.
Oh.
Probably about just like a normal conversation volume. Like
Does
close
anybody-
by to people.
Does anybody tell him to tone that down?
STF.
Yeah.
Can I also roll with secret perception?
Yeah, I asked for exploration activities. Okay. So, nobody?
I mean, I'm not trying to be sneaky, so
Okay, fair enough.
I did recall knowledge earlier.
You did. I am gonna give you a thing. However, it's gonna happen pretty pretty well. Okay. It doesn't matter right now, Detective Lang, because really quickly what's going to happen is a door will kind of effectively open. You will see Gadrin's right-hand man, Yargren, peek out. The fuck is that noise? Huh? You would obviously recognize... Do you guys not see this token? Oh, it's because you're outside the map, right? Well, he's right here.
Yeah.
He's right here. Oh shit! As he notices Priz. Priz.
yeah, I mean,
yeah,
full gallop,
yeah.
not gallop, but full run,
I would
sword
like
out.
I would like you all to rearrange yourselves as we're about to roll initiative. You can get information in these squares. Oh, I'll unpause. Sorry.
Priz would definitely.
What was
be
his name again?
Yargen Balco.
Does he look like he's about to run away or reach for something?
Whatever it will be through an initiative order, right? If that makes sense.
I was just gonna make some flavor text, that was all.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Well, it just depended on whether he was reaching for something or about to run.
Yeah, he's gonna reach for something, and or whether he's gonna reach, he's gonna shout out at the top of his lungs, is what he's gonna do. Anything?
Okay,
No?
he's gonna shout out. What? This place isn't a fishery? Oh, I took a wrong turn, didn't I?
Roll initiative.
God damn, why are my rolls so bad? Okay, at least I'm doing better than Alex. At least I'm doing
rolls are bad.
better.
I've got 2 that ones, my producer.
Womp womp music adds insult to
All right,
injury.
boys. So TPK is basically a guarantee at this point.
See, this is why I made a no attack character. No attack roll.
Bro, Caden actually is Batman. Homie's going first.
Well, we don't know yet.
I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Batman.
Can you please try and fit in I'm Vengeance somewhere, Caden? I'm begging you, bro.
Or I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Guys, I love rolling physical
What's your
dice. I recommend it. You want to buy my dice? All right.
Blue. Who's blue?
You hear but really quickly, Yargan will shout, "Hey, we got company! Priz is fucking back for revenge!" And Priz, the voice that you hear, sounds pretty similar to the one of the voices you heard just a couple hours ago. Yes? So, where's my music? Where's my... I'm gonna play some...
I'm sorry to say this, Pablo, but we can't really see anything.
I know you can't. Shit. Actually, I don't like this. I like the other one. Yeah, you can't see anything, can you?
Nope.
It's gonna make things difficult.
Can't you just move the walls?
No, because this is a dumb Foundry feature that hides everything inside the map when there's Fog of War enabled. Would you be okay with I should have just moved you inside the map. As you guys, okay, this might suck, but would you be okay if you guys had been like pretty close to the door before this all started and just move inside the...
I'm fine with that, just so long as it's like none of these things have like an AOE attack that could cheese us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it's fine.
See.
So go ahead and move yourselves to these two tiles. You can move around and on the left or on the right, wherever you want to. Maybe might make it easier here.
Do we just want to say that we were like further backwards, and we'll just go with that? Just add a foot penalty, because it's like,
As in, like, pretend we're walking 30 feet or something.
yeah, 20 feet. So it's like one action to get up close, and then that will be it.
God, that could technically work. Tell you what. I'm gonna have Hookshanks delay his turn. I'm gonna have as part of initiative. Well, I'll have blue. God, this sucks. This map sucks. I don't know how to fix this. Hold on.
Yeah, this is a really tiny ass map.
Okay,
Army.
I know
Jesus.
what to do. I know what to do. I'll move you guys back. They're gonna come to you anyway, so at least one of them is. So we're gonna just put you back where you were, and we're gonna we can keep moving forward. I can... Yeah, there we go. All right, let me play the battle music here. You hear a dog barking and Mayday bristles as you see Blue. You remember Blue as being the just ornery, angry mutt that Mangy that just kind of hung around was Jargon's kind of pet, and all he does is bark and bite as he comes out. Let me show you Blue. It's just a normal guard dog picture. He's not a good pupper, though. He could be a good pupper, but he's not. He is currently right here, Prez. All right?
Okay.
As he'll run forward and with one action and try to bite at your leg. What would your history have been with Blue?
I mean, I hate dogs. Would be my history with Blue. Blue. I mean, Mayday was a fighting dog in the pit. Blue probably was as well, but I don't think Priz wouldn't have had any specific interactions with Blue other because he wasn't the one that was in the fighting pit when she got thrown in.
Fair enough, but you've been threatened with Blue multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Blue, I'm gonna feed you to fucking Blue. And so thus Blue will 13 for a 19 that just hits for 5 damage on your
It does
Priz.
no damage.
You shield block?
I shield block.
Awesome. Let's undo that and just do the shield block as you put your shield in between your leg as Blue will attack one last time with its third action. Ooh, that's a critical miss. I'm going to disable the manual dice. I like rolling it, but not for combat. So let me do that real quickly here. Foundry. Perfect. Caden. You see, just for battle map's sake, Yargan is standing at the door. Blue is currently gnawing on, or trying to gnaw on Priz, and you hear another voice coming from behind. All right, you lambs, get the fuck moving. We got company. What do you do, Caden? Francisco?
Oh, sorry. I'm not used to getting called Caden. Let's see. Caden will move, or stride, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Ah, who the fuck are you? What do you target? Yargan, okay.
And then he will strike with his rapier first.
Okay, that'll miss. And that hits with a hero point. Now, if you're both the somebody off guard against the second attack, so let me actually apply off guard to him, and then go ahead and roll me damage. Wait, if this first strike hits, no. Let me go
Yeah,
back.
it's if the first strike hits.
Yes, make one strike. If the strike is only off guard, no. Wait. You make your second attack with a different angle. Make one strike with each of your two melee weapons, both against the same target. The target is automatically off guard against the second attack. So while your first one will miss, your second with MAP will hit, and he's off guard, giving you sneak attack. So go roll me damage. Solid 13. What the fuck? Shit! As you rip into him and deal 13 damage. Well done, Caden. That's your turn. Yava.
Right.
You see a dog right here. You see Yargan right here.
Real quick, whose dog is it?
It's the mean dog that you were threatened with multiple times that he was going to eat you. You didn't have
Yeah,
a
but
dog.
did he belong to Gadrin?
He belongs to Yargan. Well, he belongs to the
Yargan.
whole fishery kind of, but yeah, basically Yargan's the one that takes care of him.
And so would Prizzy and I know Yargan?
I did mention this earlier. Yes, you guys would
Okay,
know.
sorry.
Yeah. You know
Quite well.
Yargan. You know Yargan. You know Hookshanks. You know Giggles. Those are basically their three main minions.
Henchmen.
Henchmen. Yeah.
All right. I guess for now. Okay. The issue is I can't target because I can't see.
Don't worry about
anything on the map.
targeting. We're just gonna do it manually until we can figure this out. Yeah.
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 Okay. I'm gonna try. No ammunition is assigned.
You just gonna use a sling?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a dog, yeah.
Let me set that up for you real quick. You have sling bullets. Let me put that on your sling. Okay. There we go. And then you gotta reload the sling. It would have already been loaded, so I'll reload it for you. There you go. All right. Go ahead and just make an attack roll at blue. 19 hits the dog. Roll me damage.
Sad statement. Okay.
Deals 5 damage to the pupper. That's one action.
Okay. Where is Priz?
Directly.
Right here? Okay. I'm gonna just step up right behind you. So that was a movement. I guess I'll do an MAP -5.
You gotta reload your sling for that as an action.
Okay, so slings suck.
Slings do suck. Do you have shield in case you want you?
Yeah,
you
might as well.
Okay. Click on cast shield, and then let's do a couple things here. Do you see that spell effect shield on the chat? Drag it to your macro bar, and then you can just tap that in the future. You don't have to cast the spell every time. Yeah. Perfect. That's your turn, Yava. Yargan. Fuck, we're under assault. He's gonna threaten the lambs. Yeah, fucking useless nincompoops. I need also a will save from Priz and Yava. As just he yells his usual threats. This is just for flavor. As he will also step back as a second action.
Mm.
A little bit of trauma comes back up in the past, Prez. You feel it's not a actual mechanical thing, but you feel a reflective flinch as he'll threaten you guys like he used to in the past. And then Yaba, roll me a will save.
Where the crap is will save?
Left side of your character sheet.
Oh, all the way over there.
Same description for you, Yaba. Yes. So,
Got it.
Yargan is gonna, as he moves back and threatens Lamb, he's gonna attempt an intimidation check. She does, and will get the kids effectively. And these are tokens I put on the board, but they're not actually gonna be in combat. They're like one of the kids just kind of will use, so Lamb's Lamb will use a thing here. Beginning of a term, harmful to the PCs. They kind of grab, this one is a kid you don't recognize. Well, Caden wouldn't recognize anyway. They kind of grab a little pitchfork and will attempt to strike at Caden. Go away! Alright, well that's a natural too. Did my settings change here? I'm so sorry. 1 second. Sorry, new campaign. Who this? Manage automation. Make sure. I think there's a really annoying setting that I need to change here. Okay, there we go. All right, that's their. His second action. As a third action, he'll kind of open the door and move inside. So I do allow door openings to be as part of your movement action. So he's going to move 15, 20. What's his movement? 25. He's going to move back here. Hookshanks. This guy. You remember Hookshanks. Let me double check what you remember about Hookshanks here. At least the people who are familiar. He's a wretch of a gnome, a taskmaster who loves his job because he gets to bully human children who are even smaller than him. All right, what do we got here? Oh man. So 1 second action, open the door. All right, well, we're just gonna stab you right the fuck now. Oh boy, Priz, would you like to use Rider Breed of Strike?
I can't. I use my
Shield block.
shield block.
Well, shit. You are nimble dodging, making that just a normal hit. Thank you for doing that, because your HP is what? 17? Oh, well, you would have survived. Anyway, nimble dodge. We'll do a normal hit here. Maximum damage as he just shanks you for 10. Now, you're not here to fight Gadrin, are you? Detective Lang. Are you muted, Matt?
I absolutely am muted. I'm not actually moving my character. I'm just moving it up here to see the tokens.
It's okay.
So first action, I'm going to on Hookshank's Grueler.
Mhm.
I'm going to use devise a stratagem.
Excellent. He's got lesser cover due to you being
Do I just hit apply effect?
Hold on. I gotta get rid of this animation. It's a really cool animation once, not every time. You guys saw that, right?
That is cool.
Yeah, I
I
saw
must
that.
admit,
That was
yeah.
cool.
Let me got to blacklist animations here. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying if that happens every single time. So let's go and
Do I just hit apply effect?
Yes, please, please.
Apply effects. It's only an 11. Does
Uh,
that? But then I add my proficiency
you would
bonus for a
add your
16, right?
attack bonus, so whatever that would
All
be.
right. I'm gonna risk it. You know what? It's 16, so I'll give it a feel.
Okay.
Well, you
And
also
I
it's-
will.
when you use devise a stratagem, the attack roll goes off of your intelligence rather than your dex. If your int is higher.
So it's not a +5. It'll be a +4 plus your proficiency, which is a 3 at this level. Right? Proficiency is 3 at this level. So it'll be a
So that's
plus.
a 19.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. For your since Gadron is your lead, it is a free action to do devise a stratagem. What do you do as your first action?
Well, then my first action is I'm gonna use that roll to attack since
Okay,
it's gonna be
so
a 19.
I need you to click on Dueling Pistol Strike. It's going to give you a pop-up. Make sure you select devices. Oh,
Devise a stratagem. Yeah, it's already all applied. Roll
awesome.
+7.
Perfect. Give it a shot.
So if I just roll,
It would have been 18, I guess, but that'll miss, unfortunately.
oh, that will miss. All right, then. Okay, so then second action, I will reload.
Awesome.
Or do I not reload for
Yeah,
this?
you
Is
do
it
need.
It's a one-shot pistol.
Yeah, you need a reload macro. Let me find
Let me see if
reload. Here, the reload macro is in the. Just type reload under the
Yep, I
browse
see it.
macro
There we
directory.
go.
Yeah.
Reloads his dueling pistol, and then for my third action, I'm actually going to target blue because I don't like the idea of having to kill a dog, and I know it's going to be an MAP. I'm pretty sure, but I want to Could I use diplomacy, or do I have to use intimidate
For the dog,
for the dog? I want to just get him.
You can
to stop attacking.
attempt to command an animal. We'll see what happens when you do that. So go ahead and target it. Use basic action acros and click on command an animal, please.
Command an animal.
Okay. He's gonna spend. The dog is. So command an animal requires the animal to be not hostile. This dog is absolutely hostile, but I will give him stunned 1 as he gets confused. What do you yell? What do you shout? What do you shout at him?
So he actually as he's reloading, he looks over at the dog and he kind of goes. He reaches up, places his finger and thumb in his mouth, and he goes, "Oi! Get out of here! Come on, get!"
He's gonna spend his next action barking at you, kind of as an action. So he's still got 2 actions left. Though. But Perez, what would you like to do?
Okay. The first action will be to command Mayday to move us. Mayday's not a minion yet, so it is still 1-to-1 for actions.
Yeah, I will not ask you to command an animal though, so just move.
No, literally, I don't have to because I have the ride feat. I auto succeed.
Oh, well then there you go.
Because I have no training otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to move to here.
Praise.
Whisper a quick blessing to Iomade, which will do. Let's do this because it seems like potentially now or never on this. So do. Inheritor's Smite be with you. So you get all of 6 healing. And you get a +2 status bonus to your AC for the next round.
Okay, then.
And then my last action will actually just be to raise shield.
Okay. Go ahead and hit the macro again. You did. Perfect. Thank you so much, Durgan. You can move your token if you'd like, but there is an enemy. The dog is right here, and then Hookshanks is right here. What would you like to do?
Well, I have a question because this is first time playing this class, mostly the hunt prey action.
Okay, here's what you do. Let me move your token real quickly so you can do this properly here. I need you to find the hunt prey macro that I'm about to give you here. Hunt prey. Okay. Go ahead and drag this to your macro bar here. Just drag what that says into your macro bar, Durgan. Yeah?
That's just it.
Awesome. Then target what you're hunting and hunt prey for me, please.
Well, oh, you know what? I'll go for the crawler. It seems like you have the dog under control.
Hmm.
If that is fine.
Yep. Go ahead and target him and use hunt prey. Use the macro. It should automatically
My actor something SS.
Is your hunt prey macro like a big red eye?
Yep.
Okay, click on Durgan again. It might actually not be clicking on Durgan. Just click on Durgan and hit the button again. Let me see if that works.
It says your control actor does not have an item with ID something.
You don't have the item with the ID something. What the hell is wrong with hunt prey? Let me try again. Hunt. Well, let me delete this macro and try one more time.
Is it because I need to target myself?
No. It might just be a bad macro. Hold on. Hunt, prey, range, combat macros here. Let me drag it again. Come on. Stupid thing. Seriously? Okay. Hunt, prey. Range, combat effects. Let me quickly try it before I hand this to you here. Okay. That did it. I'll give you the macro again. This one works. Yeah. Hunted prey. But anyway, I did it for you. You're fine. You hunted him. What is your second and third action, Durgan?
Well, my second action is to take my crossbow out.
Did you not have it ready as you were approaching
Well, we could say so it's easier.
Yeah.
And he will shoot.
Okay. From where you're standing down here, you're shooting through. Let me just see how many people you would be shooting through. Come on. Why am I... One. So you'll be shooting through two people. Regardless, that's lesser cover. Let me add that to him. Yep. Go ahead and target him and shoot him, please.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Let me see.
He's going to use his reaction as...
I didn't even shoot.
As he nimble dodges.
Can I still shoot?
Yep, he just has a +2 AC.
Then there's another thing I forgot. I forgot to assign ammunition. Great.
Pablo, just so you know, I don't think nimble dodge will work with the cover because the cover is a circumstance.
No, I know. Okay. It's just a +1 AC.
Oh, how the frick do I assign ammunition? It's because
let me do that really quickly for you. There you go. That's assigned. Go ahead and shoot.
Let's try one more time.
Chink. Roll a nat 20, baby. Come on. That's not a nat 20.
I want to re-roll that.
That's okay. Right click and reroll using hero point. If you hit by +0, that'll still be a miss because I can't seem to. Oh, I can add a normal cover to him. Hold on. Let me do that. There we go. Okay, now shoot. Now reroll using hero point. Yeah.
Well, what I was saying is the +2 and the cover don't stack.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm adding the cover effect for the +2 circumstance bonus, so that represents nimble.
I see what we're saying. Okay.
Yeah. All right, that'll miss Durgan as it hits the wall next to him as he quickly dodges out of the way.
And with my last action, I reload.
Excellent. Do you have the reload macro? Perfect. Good. Elijah.
Okie first action, he is going to linger in composition and inspire courage. I'm going to see if this lingering heroics works.
Ooh, is there a... Yeah, I didn't know. I forgot. There might be a macro for you, Matt. Or Goldlax.
What's the DC?
15.
Did you just say macro?
I've said
Macaroni and cheese?
I've said a lot of macros today.
Okay, no, I said that. We're rerolling.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, you don't spend the focus point.
I don't spend the focus point. That's a good thing.
Only on a critical failure.
Oh, you've already put it on me. Sorry, perhaps.
Yeah. It actually does it automatically. So, all right.
Okay, beautiful. He's a little bit nervous. Is our little custom bard So he starts to play a few little bum notes before kind of getting his composure back together. He is then going to cast Flashy Disappearance.
Okay. Where would you like to? You actually, you also
He's going to
strike.
go up to here and try and hide behind this small bush because he has no idea that it won't conceal him, but he thinks it's a sound strategy to make.
Wow. That's not going to conceal you.
Yeah, I know, right? But he doesn't know that.
My goodness. Well, that's your second action. What's
That's
your
my
third?
second action, and then final action. He's kind of like realized his mistake and how close he is, particularly with this dog next to him. He's just going to cast shield.
Solid.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I don't have permission for that. I shall do it this way then.
Beautiful. That's your turn, Elijah. The dog spends the first action barking at Detective Lang, the second action running towards Detective Lang, and the third action to bite Detective Lang, or at least attempt to. That's the dog's turn. Caden.
Caden is going to Twin Feint again.
Awesome. Okay, do the first attack, and then I'll flat-foot him for the second one. Yeah.
Okay.
Off guard.
I appreciate you, Aaron.
What's up with this guy? Not hitting.
Yeah. And the second one will unfortunately miss. I'm gonna kick your ass. One more action, Caden.
Intimidating glare.
I would recommend you do that first next time, yes? So he gets a lower AC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So basic action macros, demoralize for me, please. You don't scare me with your mask. Yava.
Okay, I'm just going to move up so I can look.
Sure.
Okay, there we go.
Are you actually moving up, or are you were just moving up?
No,
so you can-
I just
okay,
want to
got it,
see.
Got it. Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna cast this first.
Ooh.
On
Interesting.
this little asshole.
Hey.
Oh, let's go.
I need you to roll me damage, and he's sickened too. What the? Right on. That's double the damage. Oh.
I think it's persistent damage, actually.
Dealing 2d4. Is it? Oh, it's
Beautiful mental,
not.
1d4
It's
persistent.
not double. Shit. Hold on. 2d4. The target takes full initial and persistent as failure. Okay, this one's not double the damage, but he will take persistent. Mental. Let me click on persistent here. Here we go. Ah, my head. Oh, this is the worst migraine I've ever had. Ah! And he's sickened too, which is great because that lowers his AC by 2. It lowers fucking everything by 2. So,
Yeah, and just for
your
flavor.
Spell. Yeah, flavor your spell for me. Yeah.
Just for flavor, it's like everything he ever yelled that was mean or belittling to anyone is just going to play in his mind, and he's going to become so convinced of it. He's like just slowly psychologically losing his health.
I love it. What's your last action, Yaba?
Okay, so I'm actually not there. Yeah, I'm actually there. And I really hate this dog. So, okay, wait, how do I reload this stupid sling?
Just tell me. There's a reload macro I can show you later. Just tell me if you're reloading. I'll do
Okay,
that
can
for
I
you.
reload my stone into my sling? I'm gonna throw it at the dog.
Beautiful. That is your third action. Though make sure you can find the reload macro in your macro directory. Yeah, just type in reload and it'll show up. Got it? Beautiful.
Wait, did it attack?
No, you reload as an
No,
action.
okay.
Reload is an action.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah. I did
Hey.
mention. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Makes sense because you're not supposed to shoot.
Right.
All good. All good. Yargan's going to move here. You guys really are pissing me off. He's going to chuck a alchemist. So, really quickly, these lambs are here but not here. I should have mentioned that earlier.
I'm
so
just
sorry.
gonna move my character token up real quick so I can see what the fuck's going
These
on.
lambs are here or not here. They are not considered to be occupying a space. They're not considered to be flanking. They're effectively a hazard, quote unquote. All right, and you can also talk to them yourselves if you want to in battle to try to get them to be on your side. Regardless, Jargon's gonna chuck an acid flask at Caden. That'll miss, but it'll still do splash damage to Priz, Caden, and Mayday.
I think on a miss, it actually only does splash damage to the target.
Oh, was it just the target? I'm sorry. Yes,
I
Caden.
think so. I don't remember. Let me double check.
If you could double check for me, that would be amazing. Regardless, that's gonna miss. That's one action, 2 actions, and third action. He's gonna threaten the lambs. Come on, you really.
No, it is on a fail. It does actually hit the adjacent targets as
Okay.
well. So we all take the 1.
Yeah. All right, you little shits. I don't want to listen to you anymore. So that's his 3 actions. You're gonna listen to me then. Come on, you little fucks. Deuce. Little fucks. My head. He's gonna try to intimidate the lambs. Oh, even with Sicken 2, he just screams out, lets out a ward vomit. Do something. Caden. The lambs tentatively and scared run at you with pitchforks here. I'm gonna just make 2 strikes at this point. Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's a 4 on a crit. That's a 4 on a crit. It's not a big deal. He's so mean. They will deal 7 damage to you.
I'm not gonna retributive strike kids.
You sure? He will then try to tumble through Caden. Caden, I'm gonna roll a basic action macro here. Tumble through. Fine. And then he just stabs you. That'll miss.
I can't retributive strike. I don't think I can retributive strike if it doesn't hit.
No, it's gotta hit. Yeah, it's gotta hit. And then he takes 2 damage. Oh, my head! And he'll roll a recovery check to get rid of that. He does get rid of the headache, but he's still... Is he still second 2? I think that's gone, right? Till when the persistent damage ends. Yeah, until the spell ends. So he's no longer second 2. You can't scare me, Detective Lang.
All right, Lang is going to pull out a thing of rations, and he's going to feed the dog. He's going to pop it down, and as he tries biting at Lang, he's also going to reach down and just pat him on the head.
Okay, Lang. You need a DC 24 nature check.
DC 24?
Indeed, it's got to be a crit to get the dog to stop ripping into your leg.
Well, he didn't rip into it. He didn't even bite me. Fucking hell.
He's aggressive. In fact, you spend an action realizing there is no talking to this dog. You see bloodlust in the dog's eyes. This is a mean dog. Not all dogs are good. I know all dogs are good puppers, but realistically, not all dogs are good puppers. I'm sorry.
Real quick, Pablo, going back to Phantom Pain, Elijah's actually right. The failure is if you recover from the sickened condition, the spell ends, even if the persistent damage hasn't gone away yet. But if the persistent damage goes away, the sickened is still there. It doesn't
Really?
work both ways. Yeah.
Really?
It's the target takes full initial and persistent damage. The target is sickened. If the target recovers from being sickened, the persistent damage ends and the spell ends. Otherwise, the duration of 1 minute lasts.
Okay, so he's still second too, which is good to know. That's fine. I just didn't know that's how it worked. Thank you for the clarification, Elijah and Aaron. All right, Detective Lang, you spent an action realizing there is no. Yeah, exactly.
well,
What Francisco
if everyone
says,
can just-
all dogs are good puppers, just trained to do bad stuff by bad people. This dog's been
Mhm,
trained
mhm.
bad.
I'm just gonna pop something in chat. This is exactly what Lang says, and the face he has when he says it.
Oh, don't do this to me, Matthew. Don't do this to me. Oh no.
You did reload last round, right?
Yes.
And you didn't bother devising a strategy. We just looked
Straight
away.
up shot it.
Do you look away or
He
do you look
looked-
him in the eyes?
He looks him in the eyes. He has respect for the pupper to look him in the eyes as he shoots him.
Roll me damage.
Yeah.
You actually looked at what you were shooting.
The dog is okay. This is gonna. Okay, no. Oh my god. What was I thinking?
Just shoot its ear off.
No, it like I just wanted to say it's permanently brain damaged at this point, with 1
Oh
HP.
gosh.
Oh,
No, he's
why?
just dead. He's just dead, Pablo.
Hold on. Roll me 1d100, Detective Lang. That's pretty good. High is good. He just looks at you. Doesn't seem aggressive anymore.
I don't want to play this AP anymore.
I don't want to play this AP anymore.
Oh,
I was
does
fine
he
with
have like
killing a crocodile, but
a lobotomy or something?
Yeah, you basically lobotomized them, and now he's no longer hostile.
This
Yes?
is worse. This is so much worse.
You don't have to kill him anymore, though. I guess I was trying to aim
I've
at that.
already killed him. I lobotomized a puppy.
Oh dear.
I've got no choice. I've got to. Oh god! I gotta.
Oh god.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry.
Sorry, guys. I've just realised I'm busy Saturdays from now on. So.
Yeah, that's it. Shut it
Alright,
down.
that's my turn. He rose up his hand to strike it, but he lost the energy to as he looks at this lobotomized puppy because he whiffed his shot just enough.
I'm dying. I can't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was trying to make it trying to make a good thing, but maybe not. Maybe not. Praise.
All right, hold on. I need to check one thing real quick. Sorry, I should have been looking this up earlier. I just need to see. No. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Raise shield will be the first action. Second action will be to have. Yeah, second action will be to swing at Hookshanks.
Mhm. Oof.
I will hero point that.
Okay.
Jeez.
We've had Garbo rolls today, Jesus.
Last action will be Mayday making an MAP strike.
Why?
I mean, just you got to roll above 10 sometimes on dice.
No.
That is everything.
Jurgen.
I need to move my characters to see where they
That's
are.
okay. We'll move you really quickly here. There we go.
Oh god, my character is weird now because we both moved them at the same time.
Fair enough. There is. I know where you started though. It's okay. That would have lesser cover. In fact, if you're gonna shoot the guy, he's pretty watchful of arrows, so I'm gonna say he nimble dodges this one as well. He just had a turn. Yeah.
Bloody hell, gnome! Stand still for a second, will ya?
Oh, because he nimble dodged.
He
That would miss.
reloads and shoots again.
He doesn't have nimble dodge for this one. Let me move his cover. Hey,
Hey,
finally!
there we go.
Roll me damage. Ooh. Chonky 9. He's not looking good.
I imagine like it hits him even in the shoulder gut.
He's not feeling or looking good.
That's what I get for being so cocky.
All right, Elijah.
Okie dokie, let's try inspiring some courage again. Hey, there we go.
There we go. Go ahead and you know how to actually.
It's right click, isn't it?
I think
It's done automatically.
It's done automatically.
Nice.
Perfect.
That's very nice. And then let's try projectile.
Hookshanks.
Try piercing.
Hookshanks.
Yep, Hookshanks full.
Lesser cover on him. There we go.
Oh, inspire courage and second. Let's
inspire courage. Well done on the combo.
Because he just he just rips like a little bit of the wooden door out the side, just straight into the side of his neck.
He's not looking good.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. This is fun, isn't it?
I think that was your 3 actions.
That was all my 3 actions, yes.
Blue. Just gonna try to lick a Detective Lang's hand. He'll just kind of get down on his front paws and look at you. His head a bit of a mess. Caden.
And what's Wind Fane again?
Can't fucking hit me. You want to hear point that? I can't hear you. Sorry, what?
Yes.
Okay, right click and reroll using hero point. There we go. That's a little better, mate.
No.
It's not?
No. No, I mean, it's better. Just no to the voice. No.
Okay, you will waste your second action, but feel free to flavor stabbing him with your sword anyway.
He's going to like come up with his rapier and like as he's going to try to like disarm him and cut him at the same time, he comes up, slashes him in the face, and then grabs the sword and just shoves it right into his throat.
He's dead. Wait, yay. The kids are scattering as the blood splatters everywhere. They look a little happier though, apparently. Caden, you have one more action. Whoa. Hold on, we can talk about this. As he reaches for another acid flask, says Yargan.
Okay. He's going to walk up to him and he's going to say, I am not disgrace. I am vengeance. I am the knight. And that's it.
Fuck. Yava.
Okay. I'm gonna pop up, not actually move. I just want to see.
Good. He's right there, no cover.
Okay. My sheet is being so laggy. Okay. Well, just because it worked last time, I guess.
Just sorry to interrupt. Are you sure you want to waste a spell slot? Because Gadrin's still around, right? I don't know if you want to save some for Gadrin, I guess, is my question.
Yeah, I don't have any weapons.
You have telekinetic projectile. That's a solid
Yeah.
damage cantrip.
Yeah, it's solid.
Okay.
Like that's what
Let's
you
go
should be
for it.
using instead of your sling for the most part, because it's effectively a mental sling, right? And that does a lot more damage than what you did earlier. So
Got it. Okay, so I need to like decide what it is that I'm throwing.
yeah, feel free to you can
Okay,
fire it however
just
you want. Yeah.
like a stone from outside. So
Mhm.
bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Now attack.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Select
Okay.
buttons to click, and you hit him right in the forehead. Roll me damage
No, that wasn't too bad.
for maximum damage. What the? Yava!
Not too bad.
We hung out, right? We were friends. What's your last action?
Mm-hmm.
You actually have the sling reloaded at this point, so you could
Oh, yeah.
technically MAP sling him as well.
Would it have to be an MAP?
It
Mhm.
would, yeah. You're gonna try it. I mean, why not? All right, close enough. Doesn't hit, but it could have, and that's what matters.
Mm-hmm.
Yargan's gonna run. Fuck. Giggles! Giggles! 1, 2. He'll pull his last action. Giggles! Get your ass in here. We're in trouble. Okay. Not bad. That's his 3 actions. Detective Lang.
Is Hookshank's dead? What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, Caden murdered him.
And you missed it.
Hold on. Again, I'm moving here.
Oh, you missed the I
Just
Am the Night
to-
reference, Matt. God damn it. He did it
Fuck,
just for
I know.
you.
Alright. Then yeah, actually, since it's kind of clear in here, he will move up. So hold on, let me figure out what my movement speed is.
We are gonna have to call
25.
it probably after this round, guys, but because I had a thing I needed to do.
Does Yagen have lesser cover?
Technically, yeah, he would have. I want to give him standard due to your angle. To be honest, he's like in this narrow hallway, but he's not. If you were here, it would have no cover. The kids don't count. I'm moving the kids around. That doesn't matter. But it's just the angle for where you're from that would give him standard. I guess I'll give him lesser. That's fine. Yeah, he does have lesser cover.
Lesser? Oh, whoops.
yeah.
Alright,
good.
so devise a stratagem is still a free action, isn't it?
It is indeed. It's technically at the start of your turn, though, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Let me double check.
Using brawn. It doesn't say anything on my class features thing about devise a stratagem needing to be on the start of my turn.
Devise a stratagem. Choose a creature you can see. If you make a substitution, if you're aware the creature you choose is subject to lead. Oh no, that's fine. It's a free action. It doesn't have to be the start of your turn. That's my bad. Yeah. So go and devise a stratagem.
Oh, so I actually forgot about this. I'm going to use devise a stratagem.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also going to use known weakness.
You can recall knowledge as part of that. So roll me a society check.
Yep, I'll apply the effect real quick.
Oh,
All right,
Probably
well,
gonna
I'm
be a good roll.
definitely hitting.
why is
And-
this animation not blacklisted? Well,
And then I will blind recall knowledge.
stratagem. How do you spell all with an A?
Wronged me as well. I know where he cannot.
Did
I
I
gotta
push
reload
that?
the application. There's a
I think so.
massive thing
I
on
didn't
my
push
fucking.
anything. What the hell?
And justice must be done.
That was dumb. That was crazy. I didn't push anything. That's a critical failure, Aiden. Just a heads up.
That's rough. All right. Well, still, since I have that real good roll, did I reload? Did I reload this turn already or no?
I don't think
No,
you
I haven't.
reloaded,
So
so you have to
yeah,
reload
I had
and then
to.
just shoot.
I had to refresh my thing as well because it was like when you added giggles, it like
Lag the
the
shit out of
thing
it.
just had it.
I got you reloaded, buddy, and then go ahead and just target him and shoot with the visor stratagem as your first action.
All right. Oh, you've already reloaded for me?
I pushed the button for you while you were loading in, so just shoot him, yeah?
Thank you.
Don't forget to
Just
target.
gotta wait for it to
Yeah.
open up. It's your turn. What would you like to do? Target him. Actions. Strike. You can't perform this action because dueling pistol is not loaded.
Oh, fuck me. Let's Huh. Okay, let's try again. How about now?
Let's try it. There we go. Alright, with...
How is that not a crit? Oh, he's just got a high AC. That's fine. Roll me damage. How do you want to do this?
So he was running backwards, isn't he?
Yeah, he's running to get giggles.
He's running to get giggles. So, as he's getting towards the door, in the knob, as Yagan's running, he's getting closer to the door. He's getting closer to safety. And then behind him, he can see shadows moving. And the last thing he sees on the doorway is a flash of light as Lang walks in, looks through the room, hears the footsteps, and without any hesitation, he just raises up his pistol and shoots into the darkness, hearing a as the round goes right through that soft spot at the back of his skull like he was a newborn baby, and right out his eyes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Praise.
Gross.
All right, we're not out of this yet. Giddy up. We're going to. She's going to command Mayday to take us up. So, we'll go to there, and then I've still got 5 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So right to there to the door. Next action will be raise shield in anticipation of someone entering. The final action, I would like to yell to the kids.
What do you yell?
You don't have to listen to them anymore. You don't have to be afraid of Gadrin and his cronies anymore.
I would like you to roll me a DC 16 diplomacy check, please.
Okay. I would like me to re-roll that using a hero point.
Okay.
Such a
Never
lie.
fails.
Such a lie.
You hear giggles going. You listen to them and I'll cut your ears off.
Okay.
2 actions, 1 to move, 1 to open the door. You hated his laugh. You've always hated his laugh. Would you like to use shield block?
Yeah, I will block.
Okay.
Big old dent in the shield, but
Big old dent in the shield, and that's his turn. Durgan?
I reload first.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the dog and say, it won't do nothing. And I see a child. Not going to shoot that, but I can see a goblin.
Do you see Giggles? Oh, you see a goblin, not Giggles.
Yeah, I can see Giggles like I can see his hand.
Yeah, that would be like greater cover from that angle. So.
Yeah, and the only way actually, I just noticed I used all of my movement.
That's because you're a dwarf. Short, stubby legs.
You know what? No, I didn't use all my movement yet. I have one action, but I can't really do anything. I will use all of my actions then to go in. And in my turn.
You see Giggles giggling. Elijah.
Okay, it's gonna move to here.
Shipping on to Boston. Yeah.
I'm not really sure what else he is gonna do. Shield is always a solid call. Second action. You know what? He's also. How far is that lamb away from me? So he's also gonna shout. This is not the path. You can. Oh gosh, I wasn't expecting children. Run, you fools! Fly! Don't stay here.
Diplomacy. But we don't have anywhere to go. They look confused and they look
Can I use my reaction as like an aid for the diplomacy?
What do you
if
want to do?
allow that?
What do you want to do? Yeah, you can just talk
kinda,
if you want. Yeah.
Oh, he just kind of wants to speak up and just like, look, kids, you see what's happening here? It's gonna get uglier, and I don't want to see you get hurt. None of us do. Just get out of here. Gadrin isn't gonna be a problem for you after tonight. Not gonna be a problem for anyone.
Okay. We're scared.
I know you're scared, kids, but you gotta fight through that fear. And you just gotta hide for us, okay?
The kids will scatter for now. Well done, Elijah. Let me. Do we want to continue, guys, or can we call it? I can continue a little bit here, but let me just double check a thing.
I'm happy to continue, depending on how everyone else feels. It's been funny.
Well, we'll just resume this battle. Start a next session. Finish up Giggles, and then
So no hero point recharge next session.
No hero
right?
point recharge until the end of the combat. All right. Just a heads up. So we'll finish up Giggles and then we'll recharge on hero points. Try not to die. Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's the session. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribe.